fun development yesterday at the end of the game when Strasburg said all this stuff about tipping pitches, so let's get into this one. It's brought to you by auctionofchampions.com. First, let's just hear what Strasburg has to say.
Steven Strasburg, 2 runs in the first inning, nothing thereafter. What was the change you made?
Started shaking my gloves so they didn't know what I was throwing. So, obviously, look for certain things, and I just thank Menhard for, giving me the tip.
Tell me about how he saw that, or did you recognize that?
I definitely didn't, because it's something that has burned me in the past, and they burned me there in the first. But it's just a part of the game, and you got to do your best to stay consistent in your delivery on each pitch.
So speaking of that, Kevin Fransden, ex-MLB player, he tweeted out that he saw something in Strasburg a couple games ago where, now what we're looking at here is the glove. He said, look at the bill, closest fastball, farthest away, off speed. Also, the pinky is flared or flexed on the off-speed pitches. So that's what he noticed. But he says he cleaned this up as the postseason went on. This is yesterday. And yeah, the level is pretty consistent. Nothing crazy. The pinky, I don't know. I don't really have an eye for that stuff. But let's keep going. They were definitely all over him in the first inning. I mean, Springer opens up with the first pitch fastball home run. Altuve sits on this curve and pokes it in there for the sac fly. I mean, if you're Strasburg, maybe you're saying, yeah, what the hell was that? Bregman takes him deep. And then even the last out, Gurriel, he rocked that one real deep. So maybe something was going on. Here's the first thing. The glove isn't shaking. Now looking at the glove, and you can see when he's getting his grip, maybe that's what they were seeing. Now in the third, you can see him flaring his glove on his hip. Maybe that helps flare the pinky all the time, no matter what's going on. And then you can see him, it's so slight, but you can see him shake the glove, the thumb of the glove, everything's shaking. So they can't tell when he's changing his grip, when he's not. If it's going to shake when he changes his grip, might as well just shake it no matter what, just so they cannot stop looking at that. Here's the first on the left, the third on the right. This is so slight, like I can barely even pick it up because I'm just a fucking guy on my couch and not a baseball player. But they picked this shit up. It's wild. This one was brought to you by Auction of Champions. Go there, guaranteed stuff. You can maybe get, a tipped pitch glove from Strasburg. Use discount code Jomboy when you register. You get $20 off your first purchase. This stuff interests me to no end. Good for the Astros for being so fucking good at picking this stuff up. And good for Strasburg for making the adjustment. Even if this wasn't really an adjustment, it's kind of just a mental adjustment for the pitching coach to say, the reason they were hitting you is this, and we're going to fix it. Even if it's not true. It's just kind of the mental hurdle of like telling your pitcher, I know why they hit you. It wasn't because you're pitching bad. It was because of this. Now go out there and do this and you'll be fine. Mental pickup, or it's a real thing that the Astros were looking at and he changed. Either way, there's a lot of mental stuff going on in this sport at all times.